Is it as simple? If Lukaku stays fit between now and the end of the season, Chelsea are title contenders. If not, they're not.
I think it is, and it's not only the goals of Lukaku. We are talking about the rhythm of Chelsea Football Club. When you compare it with Manchester City, you feel that they have a way to do it without the number 9. They just make their runs, and you get people in and around the box from all kind of positions. You feel that Chelsea need that big number 9. You think that I think that they have so many players around the 18-yard box, but they need someone to play off. And Lukaku, to get Lukaku off as that big number 9, because he will score his goals, but he will also play the other players better. And I think that is the weakness and the strength of the title contenders Chelsea Football Club. They need a number 9. They need Lukaku there. Manchester City, they find another way. But Chelsea, they need this one.
Meanwhile, we talk about Lukaku, but it was Jorginho who scored more goals than Lukaku, of course, 2 from the penalty spot, Frank. And it really kind of shows his character, doesn't he? Considering missing those big penalties for Italy in the qualifiers for the World Cup, obviously now having to go through to the playoffs. You look at it, this is a player who's scored more penalties now in a calendar year than any other player in Premier League history. As a penalty taker yourself, you've got to admire the fact he's bounced back from that.
I do, and I admire him because he's an expert. And he's only the people who never shot a penalty, who never miss a penalty. But it's what it is. You take a risk, and you have more chance to score than not scoring. But if you miss it, you look like a loser. And he bounced back, you know, after what happened to him during the qualification for the World Cup. And he's an expert, you know, the way he shots, you know, he's really an expert. I wouldn't be able to do so. You know, I picked a side, and I was almost trying to get blind and forget about the goalkeeper, and I shot strong. He waits for the last moment. So if you're not successful on that, you look stupid. But he is, and he has a big character. In France, it's funny that the commentators say, well, he should let Lukaku shot the second penalty. Well, you know my theory about that. You know, when the foul is on you, you shouldn't shoot a penalty. Yeah. So I was already against, and I say, well, no, you have to let go. You have to let go the flow in a way that Jorginho is scoring penalties and penalties. So if there is a penalty, you have to let him shoot it because that's his time. He's successful on it, and he has to keep on doing that.
Didn't Raheem Sterling win a penalty and score it today, Frank?
Yes, I know. That was a mistake. But he did very well.
Jack, how do you stop these Jorginho pens?
I don't know.
Good. That's it. Extra time.
I'll tell you why. Because we're talking about Jorginho and the penalties. And I thought the second kick in particular and the psychology around it, keeping in mind Martinez is a very good goalkeeper himself. But you've scored one, and now you have to step up. And it becomes a battle of the minds. And again, Martinez is a very good goalkeeper, and in penalty situations, goalkeepers are under absolutely no pressure. So the pressure on Jorginho, it now doubles, if not more. And yet still, he steps up and makes it look very easy indeed. I thought that was a very good battle of wills, which ultimately Jorginho won. And given some of the high-profile misses, I thought it spoke volumes about him.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN+.